So welcome everyone to the IISc Pravega Valorant tournament. We are currently in the upper bracket semi-finals. We have Chillcord versus URUK-HAIS 5. By the way, I am Aditya and this is my co-host.
I'm Jim Mishra.
So we're pleased to bring you this match and we'll be live streaming it. So please sit back and enjoy.
Alright. So we had alternate bans from each team. So they've decided to play bind. Aditya, what do you expect to see in this map?
So this map is pretty interesting. There are 2 teleports. And the rotations are going to be quick because it's a relatively small map and even the sites are relatively small. So I wouldn't say it's an aim focused map, but definitely you have to use util more. And which smoke agent
Select
would you think they would play?
Personally, I'm partial to Brim on this map. I feel like Brim denies a lot of area, you know. And you can play post plant really well with Brim. And that's it. Last time Chillcord played, they absolutely destroyed with their raise on this map, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
They just dominated. And frankly speaking, Chillcords are the favorites for this tournament, right?
Yeah, Chillcords, we know them to be a really high elo professional team. And we expect a lot from them.
URUK-HAIS will have to live up to their name, you know. I hope.
That's true.
Ye and Sablana will be watching. FNS, if you're watching, just hit us up, you know. Interesting comms from both teams, fairly standard, just exchanging Omen for Brim.
We can see that both teams are not playing Sova, they're playing Fade. Fade definitely helps in clearing out corners, you know, with the Prowlers. I think that's a very good utility set that she has. Both teams are playing Sky as well and Chamber. These are pretty standard picks.
You can see this, it's just agents that can deny Chamber those off angles, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm surprised they're not playing KO though on this map, you know, to keep Chamber in control.
Fully smoked.
So they are planning on entering. You see first pick by Omen using a Frenzy.
One enemy remaining.
Frenzy is honestly overpowered, dude, in pistol round especially.
So they just pushed into a stack, right? They just pushed and URUK-HAIS just had the site.
Yes.
URUK-HAIS had the site.
Pretty well, yeah. And they handled their defense also really well.
It was sort of like they pushed into a stronghold and didn't get any picks. Push showers. Showers got denied. And into showers was denied. So it's going to be a save for Chillcord.
Yes, Chillcord saving.
They were good on the save rounds too.
Where are you?
Yeah, sometimes they get these really beautiful picks on the saves as well. Sky Dogs to clear long. Chamber holding
They're aware though, they're aware.
Holding hookah with a Marshal, that's interesting.
They're aware.
The TP is out because
They push him
it's
out.
too much for him.
Yeah. They got a frag though, so it's 4 and 5. At this point, Chillcords are around.
Wow, on pistol round they take out their Marshal. They are advancing onto B side.
B side is theirs. Omen's in the back door.
Will they know that Omen is
Spike planted.
flanking them from side?
I don't think they're aware. Or let's they don't want to do this fast. Careful, I would say. That is good. They don't want to lose any more of this. That's good.
Yeah, that would be really expensive for them. Because next round also they would have only Spectres. They wouldn't have Bite or Vandals. That's it. Whoa, that was a very good.
It's still 2-1.
Enemy remaining.
Expensive round.
A beautiful defense by URUK-HAIS again.
I wouldn't say beautiful. It was sort of expensive, you know.
It was, but they got it back. I mean, it was a really good effort by Chillcord as well. They got their picks. I mean, it's only pistols and stuff.
4 pistols.
Yeah. Well, Chamber has already got the new champion's skin.
You know how I feel about it.
So, yeah, it looks pretty good, man. But I still have a soft spot for the original champion's vandal, you know.
We'll see if it hits actually quick kills.
Yes, we should.
Techno does tend to frag out, so
Here.
Tick pause.
it seems like one of the teams has a tech pause. Yeah. So we'll wait. We'll wait for a bit. So
A gift.
we've seen.
All set up.
So we're experiencing some technical difficulties. We'll be right back. Give us 2 minutes. Alright guys, we are back. Sorry for the technical delay. We'll resume the match.
Yeah. So there was a short technical difficulty on the side of Team Orcus. So we'll start with the. This is a bonus for Orcus, but like from what I had seen from Chilcott before, the two tend to lose the pistols.
Yes. Usually they just so far in whatever matches we've seen, they lose the first 2 pistol rounds, but they make up for it in the 3rd rifle round. They almost certainly get that 3rd round.
They're very like we've seen this team steamroll past people, haven't we?
Yeah.
13-1, 13-2, 13-4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They absolutely dominate these maps.
So
Cover going
it's
out.
going to be a rather cautious push. See chamber creeping up shower. Very good there as well.
Back to the prowess.
Cover going out.
So they're planning on entering shot. They're taking an orb up shot. They have also entered on B side. Raze has entered B
It
side.
looks to be a clean gun round, isn't it? But they're not. Oh, nice
That
shot.
was a beautiful
That
shot
was
by
a beautiful shot. They're still pushing onto him. A good population. I think should get a little bit of trolling that could prove to be expensive. So now it's just Omen on the side of
Spike planted.
Orcus in a 1v3. So let's see if he decides to push or save his gun.
I mean, it is a Spectre. Maybe next round he can get a rifle. So, I think he could risk losing his Spectre, you know.
Chamber seems to be aware of this luck, isn't it? Techno seems to be aware of this.
Oh, he's holding his angles really well.
He's holding his angles patiently. He's not careless. Oh no, he saw it.
We could work out our differences.
Only 2 rifles lost. So it should be a manageable round.
So this is the first
Does
round
anyone have
going
funds?
for Silkard.
It looks to be sort of a first gun round for both teams, but we'll see what happens.
So, what's your opinion on your? Okay, let's just wait for the match.
Okay.
So they're pushing through mid. Interesting dog.
Is that the next round? Oh, they're
Spike
just piling
down
on
A.
three. Techno gets one back, but it's still 3-on-4. They're aware of
Raze and
the presence in like hookah.
Hookah. Chambers holding his up angle on B
That's
down.
a nice.
A
nice
beautiful
shot.
shot by Raze.
Nice shot.
Amazing pre-aim.
And that was an unfortunate TP. He's on the other side of the map, but still it spiked down. Orlis are just going to hold the site, aren't they? They're not going to let anyone
Yeah, they're gonna hold each and every angle possible.
Sky,
It'll be difficult to rotate now from B to A. 'Cause-
Sky does have a right though.
Okay, there's a Sky on their spawn.
Yeah.
Okay, he
Yeah.
totally went unnoticed. Oh,
Yeah.
they noticed
They
him.
noticed, yeah. They're pushing Sky.
I've got your trail. One enemy remaining.
Sky
That
gets
was
his pick.
a little overconfident.
Do you think this ult was a waste?
It was a waste. What?
I mean, it was only a 2v3 and Raze got killed.
They
the
got
same
overconfident.
time. Yes.
They underestimated the opponents.
Silkard has a good game on their hands, and if they keep trolling, they might actually lose this.
Orlis is not lifting apart.
Yes.
They're playing carefully.
They're playing carefully and they're playing diligently as well.
So a save from chill cards, and it's all rifles across the board for Orlis. Bulldog on the rail, but it's as close as it is. Shredded problem.
Anyone entering A? Remain?
4 on even. We do have a nice setup.
It's sort of a one-way, no? If you think about it like that.
It's a standard smoke. We see a one-on-one. It's Sky and they pull one back.
They're blind with fear.
They're not letting them enter showers.
Yeah, they're holding showers really well.
Bam.
They're holding showers. They've not let up on showers.
One enemy remaining.
But somehow it still comes to a 2-1.
Grenade!
This is a really expensive round to watch.
Exactly.
They can't afford to do one more.
One enemy remaining.
Well,
Okay, that
Now-
was
now
a
it's
huge
over.
whiff by Raze. Now,
don't know how he missed, but it's a one-on-one.
now Chilcott has a rifle as well.
Shizaki has his ult. Let's see if he chooses to use that. Maybe he won't.
30 seconds left.
I mean, he could use it, an ult for a round win. I mean, it's pretty good.
You get one, you get the round.
Yeah, exactly.
Teleport's ready.
Just in time for the team to be activated. Chambers aware now. So,
This was a really.
Chill out.
see if it was big brained or not. Misses the second satchel. Can't expect
10
to see
seconds
that
left.
from Shizaki. Given the nature of the beast.
Wasn't Chamber aware of his TP?
I don't think he heard it.
Spike planted.
Just completely bamboozled him, right?
Exactly. I mean, I thought he'd have heard the TP, because whenever people try to fake it and like throw a gun through the TP or something, it produces a different sound actually when compared to a guy actually TPing.
But like Raze is not aware. Like he's rotated. I think he's going to play on his ult, isn't he?
Yeah, he definitely is.
Just trying to deny more time. Chambers holding a slightly off angle. But He's just going to hold this.
Oh no, he's gonna push race.
Yeah.
But he's playing time.
This is a round.
This is a very good play.
This was really well played. That's the game, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, he won the round.
And the 50.
Exactly.
Won the round.
That was a really good round by Chilcott. They are pulling back.
We were saying that Orcless was deluded, not careless.
Yeah.
Maybe we jinxed them.
That might be true.
So now it's all rifles across the board from Chilcott. Expect them to make this into a 3-3.
Yeah, it's
And a
pretty evident that it might be a 3-3.
Really scattered back across the board from Orcless.
An immediate ult by Prim into U-Hall.
Just clearing out U-Hall. Oh, she was
They
entered
expect
blind.
fade there.
Yeah. She entered blind, but still, she's alive. She's alive. They've not traded her out yet. A 5-1. They're aware of this, like, this telepresence. Yeah. That was the
Last player standing.
Chamber left on defense with his ult, but I don't think he's gonna be able to get it much out.
just trying to get some picks, make it expensive for some sort, but they're flushing him out in no position, they're pushing it.
Clean pick by
Another clean round on Chilcott. That's
Exactly.
more of what we expect to see
Yeah.
from.
So I think in the beginning they were a little overconfident and they decided to troll a bit, I guess. But they realized their opponent's worth and they are putting some sort of effort into this.
I wouldn't say trolling, but
There.
more like
There.
Underestimating the opponent. Yes, correct.
This is the upper bracket semifinals. These are maybe the top 4 teams. Two of the top 4 we have right now.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see one of them in the final.
Face your fear!
All tags only one. They're aware of this.
Fade is getting flushed out.
She has a shotgun though. She's not moving. She's holding her angle. Not moving the angle. Yes.
He's holding up.
Chilcott would be wise to rotate out. But
Yeah.
but Sky's there. Sky's holding. Sky's on a sort of a flank. But she's not able to
Yeah.
flushed out.
Whole cat!
Checking it out.
Blinded.
Rotating back. So we see Orcless also move over to B. Slowly rotating. Got his fast. Whoa!
Spike is down.
Sky.
Spike down, B.
She held sounds on the wall.
Exactly, and she got 3 picks from there.
You don't expect that. You don't expect that. This was the
One enemy remaining.
Oh no.
Oh no, he pushed a
That,
little too
this
hard.
is the sort of play that's been waiting for.
Might be really expensive
have the
for
spike.
Yes, spike.
Oculus now.
We've seen Chilcott like bamboozle Orcless on the rotates.
30
But
seconds
Chamber
left.
is holding it to the knob angle
Yeah.
and he takes the shot.
Nice round from Orcless.
Yes, it was a pretty good defense and the positioning of their players also were really good. And basically Sky won the round. He held hookah so beautifully and he got 3 picks. It was pretty amazing to see.
I thought she was going to get flushed out, but that was a nice play. Another sort of rifle rounds between them.
Thanks.
We've seen Fade stick to the shotgun like pretty much for the majority of these games so far.
Yeah, she's been
Play-
using the
You
shorty
want
as
to
well.
play?
and
Let's
Judge.
play.
Playing U-Halls. So we've seen teams
Chambers
contest-
trying to enter, but he gets taken out.
that I didn't get. Nice pick. Orcless is playing position. I like that. I'm aware of gets another pick. Alright.
But they are entering side and
He's all alone. Oh, gets another. Yeah. He's done his part.
One enemy remaining.
He's done his part.
Spike down
he
A.
got three very strategically taken out picks and
Fade has the spike with the shotgun, right? She has the spike.
she didn't get much done. But if they push her, I mean, they will get punished.
They're not getting this done. Sean is dead.
So 180.
Another clean round. Chamber got 3 picks. Nice picks. Like, he got the first pick. Got
Yes,
the race.
and he dipped the chamber ult as well.
Got the ult cancel. No value at all.
I'd say Chilcott has a pretty tough match on their hands now. But we should see on the second half as well, because you know.
It might switch. We see
Yeah,
another save
exactly.
round from Chilcotts.
I mean, some of them are buying.
A hero rifle on Glyph. And it saves the person.
Bomb buddy out.
They did manage to convert a 50.
Here.
Is holding space. Does he get the leg
Trap
shot?
destroyed.
I actually think the bullet went right in between Sky's legs. I don't know if that was a good angle to hold. Oh, they won't expect Omen here. My god, one by
Spike
one,
down,
they're
B.
just falling.
The rifle's gone. We have another one on Glyph. Yeah.
You have a rifle on Glyph and
One on Fate 2. They don't expect all players to do this. They play patiently. They play.
definitely, man. 2v5 is very low chance of probability of winning.
But if anyone can pull this off, you would expect this to be Chilcotts. Aware of this angle. Flushed out. So, if this is big, rotate down. Again, Chilcott with a nice rotate.
30 seconds left.
And it was pretty quick as well. And they have Sky.
Orcless is also rotating as well.
With Fade also has a
The plan is. Oh no,
beautiful
it's a
shot by
again.
Fade.
It's a
One enemy remaining.
Chamber again. It got close for a bit.
It got very close, but Chamber pulled it back.
That was a nice plan.
Exactly.
Even though they lost one.
Yeah, you'd usually expect them to rotate back from CT, but they did a nice flank and came back around through main. It's pretty interesting to see.
That's a good spot.
Chambers using his setup on B, and I think these guys are gonna try and push mid again.
Pretty much evenly matched across the board in kills.
Yeah, I'd
but
say.
It's just those good picks, you know.
The timings and the positioning as well is really good. Failed pop flash, but that won't stop anyone, I guess.
Oh no, that timing might be bad. Considering
I think that was a good call to reposition, because there were two people in hookah and she might have been taken out.
so. No
She
one's
got-
holding hookah. Sky gets one hit again. It's a 5v4 and 3 with the complex. Demon gets body shot to the wall.
Teleport's ready.
They're aware of this hookah present.
Yeah.
Sky gives him a
DC Raze is also on their flank, and Fade is on B long as well.
he lifts it one.
They found my trap.
He lifts it another 4 on
Okay,
3.
they're pushing the and he gets a collateral with
Spike
the up.
down B.
That's just unfortunate. They lined up.
It's a 2v2 now.
Again, they're hitting from opposite ends. Sort of flank. Just a flash. Perhaps that.
Face your
Fade ults there as well.
Oh.
One
Oh,
enemy
beautiful
remaining.
ult by Raze.
Last player standing.
Doesn't have audio. Doesn't have audio.
So he doesn't know where Fade is.
He's not aware of fade. But still.
But he takes the pick and he wins the round. What a beautiful defense by Augless.
I wouldn't say beautiful, but based upon those two trades, the collide by
The
Chamber,
collide by Chamber and Raze's ult. Yeah.
these flanks are like pretty much fruitful, right?
Yeah, they have beautiful flanks, man. The timing and the decisions that they have to make on their flanks are really good by
They're pulling ahead.
Augless.
Right?
Exactly,
7-3.
7-3. It's pretty interesting to see, because whenever we've moderated Chilcott's matches, it's usually been that they'll just absolutely demolish the other team and then move ahead.
It's always them in the driver's seat.
Exactly.
Nice to
Now
see.
they're sitting back in the passenger seat.
I like this confidence from Orcus, right? He's not getting scared, he's pushing.
I mean, they have complete B side now. It's gonna be a very difficult thing to get.
I didn't get that. No one on the flank this time though. They're all CT. They look to hard push into the side. Chill codes are scared of that flank. That's it. In a few seconds.
They are holding hard angles. As I said, it's going to be a very difficult thing. I think Chamber has
Last
to
player
save the op.
standing.
Yeah, that's
He's
what he's
looking
going
to
to
save
do.
the op.
If he loses the op also, he has his ult
He
as
has his
well.
ult. Chill codes will look to
I'm
get
pretty
his
sure
op.
they'll try and push him to get the op. Or no, they're saving as well because the timer's run out.
Chambers flanking though. Chambers, maybe we'll get duel of the chambers that day.
Maybe. They have TP'd and they are on main.
Yeah, the chambers meet. Or do they? Yeah, they meet.
Last
That was
round
unfortunate.
in the half.
But that was a really good, intuition by Chamber to, hold that angle and expect someone else from the opposite team to push him through U-Haul.
Will we see the off chain hands? Because Chamber has it. They will try to get hands off. Or
In we
this.
go.
They're in a pretty comfortable position.
Yes, they
Chill
are.
codes needs to win this round. As I said, you see the off chain
Spike
hands.
down, B.
Chamber gets the first pick again. Sky with the off now.
I've got your trail.
Shiozaki ults.
He takes out 2 cabbages at the same time.
Not a picky eater.
That was a nice pun, dude.
Trap destroyed.
They're aware of this presence.
They're taking the orb. They're trying to make.
But still, it's only 3 on site. They don't want to get hit by this teleport, right?
I think Sky was trying to pop that, but the smoke ran out.
Oh,
What a flick by Chamber.
Chamber gets that. Sky gets
One
that.
enemy remaining.
Oh.
Spike
Now
down,
there's
B.
this doesn't get
Do they expect Brim to be inside? Or they find him with the
They're careful.
Oh, a knife attempt by Chase. Maybe Ogles are getting a little too confident.
Switching sides.
Maybe looking to pay kill code back.
And-
Some of the knives.
And assert dominance too.
They're being confident. I like this confidence,
Yes.
Here.
We do see a warning for the knife attempt. But I hope it was all in good fun.
Yeah.
Surely looking for a better showing from Chilcot.
Yes. I hopefully they do well on their defense as well. I mean, they also have the proper utility. Chamber can op and stuff like that. They have Fade also to clear corners. Basically, they have the same lineup of agents. The only difference is the smokes, either Omen or Brim. And we need to see how this goes.
Brim should have had the advantage over Omen. Lots of
I mean,
denial.
he
that
can
that
TP
Molly-
and this paranoia is really useful as well, but I don't think this util has been utilized very efficiently by
I don't think
Ogles.
Brim, I don't think utilized the as much
Get out of here.
as gets the first thing.
Like I said, man, the frenzy is really overpowered. Dude.
Glyphs pulls one back.
You can
He's on
literally.
he's on this fast flank though. They rotate over here. That's scary.
All 4 TP.
Yeah. One watching for the flank, and 3 on side. Maybe not watching for the flank. I don't know. So it's going.
But they do have B site, plant bomb on B site, and
They're going to
I don't know,
enter
they're
cautiously.
checking CT as well, but they
all this is
don't.
entering through book.
Yeah, it's like all 4 of them are flanking. I don't know.
Nice shot.
Nice shot by Fade.
Oh, another. Dude,
Man, this guy's on fire. Dude. He is dead now, though.
Glyph.
Last
One
player
back.
standing.
Glyph with another. Maybe a race.
Maybe Lace?
Yeah.
Yes. Glyph aces this round. A beautiful, a really good retake by Ogles. I mean, Glyph, he took an ace.
Sorry, it's pencil chords. If it's any time for, like, if it's any
I'm out
time
of
for a
stuff.
player from Still got to show up. It's certainly now. That was a nice miss.
Here.
A rare pistol round from Chilcot. That's it.
That is pretty rare. They usually lose their pistol rounds.
Again, he says he was
Watching here.
Pistol showers. He's looking to feed on this save, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Like, get some more.
Get
Kill
your
their
ecos.
omen.
Advise everyone to get their ecos. Feed on those ecos, man. Boost your. Orlis is being
I think
cautious.
Spectre is really powerful on ecos.
It's 5-1.
Oh, beautifully timed peak.
One enemy remaining.
They're just going to make this a flawless start.
Yes.
I hope I don't think so.
Long.
It is a flawless by the defenders.
Now, though, we have a full buy coming from Orlis.
Orgless, and we need to see how
Here.
everything holds up.
Here.
Now. I mean,
Here.
Chilcots
still using their Spectres, and
they can make this close.
Here.
Orlis are careful. Lots of close corridors to, combat in this map.
exactly, and it's not like it's a long range map like Breeze or something where rifles are basically essential to make a kill.
Yeah.
Here. Here.
It's interesting to see a 4-stack on A main. I mean, they expect
I think they're just trying to brute force their way through, but same from they're just looking to force their way. They're not sitting back.
Satchel up.
They make this into a 4-on-3, 4-on-2. Yeah.
they contested that beautifully. I'm pretty sure Orgless did not expect that push from Chilcot.
Making use of that close corridor.
Really good strat, I'd say. I mean, it's so amazing. You have only Spectres and they take out like 3 people with this strat.
You can't pick up these rifles though. They're guarding these rifles maybe. So, still 4 of them on Spectres, I hope.
I mean, you really
Aware
can't
of
say
this
where
strat?
they're peeking from.
Player standing. Spike down
1-on-3.
A.
Sky looking to pop flash. Turns the flash. Was that luck?
That
Or
was
that
pop
time?
flash.
Turns it again.
They found my trap.
Chamber tried to.
Chamber tries to flank, gets caught by the trap and moves back again.
30 seconds left.
Chilcots are playing careful right now. They don't want to lose this. Like they have this wall.
And they're not letting go of any round.
Yeah.
Because, they were defeated by quite a margin on their attack round. But they do have a handful on their hands.
Chamber looking to save this rifle.
10 seconds left.
Turns back. I'm scared.
I think that would be a wise decision to save his rifle. I mean, it's a guaranteed, kill.
But
Tries
Chilcots
to
are pushing.
unnecessarily push.
Gets a rifle. Gets 2 rifles here.
But he gets taken out, man. Exit frags, dude.
So, Chilcots win their bonus.
I mean, you can see Glyph is performing exceptionally well. I'd say
Glyph is
2010
popping
is
off.
a really good KD. And he got his ace as well on the pistol round. So,
Basically won them that round. Expect a bit more frag from the chamber.
So what is your prediction? Who do you think will win this round?
I'm rooting for Orgless,
Okay.
Hawk out.
I was a fan of them.
Blinded.
And hope to live up to it.
Here.
They're trying to push showers.
A save from Orgless will.
Okay, this is very interesting. They have dropped Spike on main and they're pushing showers. I don't know what they're trying to do.
They're trying to get their entry kills.
They tried to get the orb. I think they're preparing for some art. Oh, Raze gets dinged through the wall by random spamming. Chamber is making his way onto B, but he will be intercepted by Chilcot's chamber. Techno. But he whiffs with the op.
Misses a shot.
Raze gets taken out and Showers is cleared.
Trap is
30
destroyed.
seconds left.
This is another. That was a hard shot to hit. And then now they're just going to it.
But you'd expect a player of this caliber to,
Oh no.
hit those shots.
One enemy remaining.
Fire gets one back. Rather clean. Not as
But
clean as they
not
would
as
like.
clean as they would have expected or liked. I mean, Chamber could have easily got 2 kills in that round.
But save 4 of the guns. And yeah, it's alright. See, the first.
This is interesting. Orcless is also using an off on attack. So, I mean, it is pretty difficult to enter site. So, I don't know
We'll
how.
definitely be looking to make an impact with the first pick.
Yes.
Get that first pick,
This will be an op duel on B long. And the match really depends on who gets the first kill here.
Sitting back
An
and
aggressive peek by Techno.
Orlis is aware of this peak. I think they'll be looking
They
to
found
pass
my
him out
trap.
with that.
But he gets taken out by.
That was a sad.
Sky.
That was a sad. Just gets try peeked and taken out. Should have had that kill, but it's also 4v5 in favor of Orlis.
I mean, this is what really, what separates this map from the others. You have sites, but you can immediately TP to the other side. It's almost like you don't need any time to rotate.
Chamber gets another one. Orlis gets the pick. Now they're rotating over, but Glyph is here. Are they aware of this? Check the corners.
They did check their corners, and Glyph was a little late to react.
Not like me and you, right? Check the corners.
Satchel out.
Both the
Satan gets a pick, looking for another.
One enemy remaining.
Chamber gets one.
Satan's left on CT with his Phantom. I don't think he'll be able to make much out of this round because they'll be holding an op angle on Haven.
Chamber's holding this again.
Yes, he gets taken out by Chamber.
This is the sort of impact we'd like the op waiting on attack.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, if you don't get a proper entry and you don't plant strike, I think the
My
op
ult's
is
not
basically useless because you can't enter with an op, right?
Glyph gets the first pick.
Yeah.
Chamber gets the second. Like, not Glyph, I'm sorry.
The
Sky from
Sky
Orpheus gets
from
the
Orpheus.
first pick. Chamber gets the second. They have free entry into the second.
exactly. And it all depended on that first initial pick with Chamber, dude. If they wouldn't have got that kill, and if someone would have gotten taken out there,
That was an unfortunate, I would say. Like, Orpheus is playing with confidence. They push it. Try
Yes.
picking these angles, getting the kills. On a Chamber. Careful contest this time. Long by Chamber. Not pushing the
Grenade!
On the other
Chamber's
side,
holding
Techno
his
is
angle.
Techno is holding. Becomes aware of Sky. Maybe not Raze. Slow round.
playing very cautiously.
Both teams.
They're trying to make space and see if they can get a slight window for entry into any side.
And then they'll look to execute fast.
They're probably going to commit to A side now, considering that they have very less time as well. That was
Spike
really good
down.
timing as well. He was trying to use his dog. Okay, double fade ults.
Fade on them. Fade on it. To see those.
Whoa, this is ult upon
30
ult
seconds
upon
left.
ult. Brim ulted as well.
They've invested a lot into this round.
Bring them down.
Like, Silcoat will look to win this.
Definitely.
Glyph gets one. 4 on 3. Nice pick by Glyph. Considering that they had a different point into this round.
Yeah, they don't have time.
10 seconds left.
A ball back.
A wall bang and kill.
That's the round one. These gun on gun rounds, these pull by rounds are like really close.
They are very close now. The score is also really close, 9-9, and whoever wins this round, wins the next round, is probably gonna win the entire match. I feel.
Looking at the money though, yeah, the money is really close. They can't, like, these teams can't afford to lose more.
Yes, exactly. The team which loses the next round, I mean, it's very difficult. They'll have to go to.
The Rico will be like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it, but the Rico will be right.
Bomb buddy out.
Again, a mid push, standard raise, bot. Oh, beautiful. He played anti-flash and he got a headshot. That was an amazing flick by Race.
Outless with the
He has his ult as well, so maybe he will push side. Or maybe not.
You've seen
There.
Outless gets this first pick almost every round, right?
Yeah, they do.
But the scores are tight, so chill cards know to how to play their way out of a 4v5.
I've got your trail.
Sky they do expect to make up some space, but
Hole.
Raze is ulted. But it is a sub Rosa.
Let's trade it out.
Bring them down.
They are aggressively advancing on the
Planted.
site and they already have the
It's
spike
3 on 3,
plant.
it's tight. Listen,
Launching smoke.
It's a 4 on 3, bro.
follow. Bye.
If they play their post plant well, I think it's a definite win for Techno. Fully blind gets the off shot on
Sound gets one more.
it. It's a 2v2 and there's an off as well.
Remaining.
That's
Good
shot.
pick by Techno
Teleport's
and
ready.
a good retake by Chirpa. Exactly.
No fire.
It was a really good retake. I mean, there were what do you call trades, but definitely they pulled through.
Chamber just goes into his off and gets kills. Like, this is the sort of
I mean, that kill on Omen was huge, even though he was fully blinded by the paranoia, he just took a shot and it actually landed on Omen. Otherwise, Omen could have had a very good flank and, they had no chance of winning the round.
Save from Outless, a hero rifle maybe, for someone. No hero rifle. A guardian though from Omen.
You want to play? Let's play.
Alright. This time, we'll be looking to get value, right?
Yeah, he
Because
has to, otherwise it's, eco and on top of that, your ult, there's no use to that.
We saw Techno get his ult really cancelled out in the first half, right?
Yeah,
He ulted
exactly.
showers, got traded out in
I guess it's some sort of karma.
Outless will look to convert this.
Like I said, the last match was the deciding match and it looks like the favors are in hands of Chilcott.
Techno gets another. He's building his confidence, right? He's firing up.
Yeah, we saw him miss a few op shots in the beginning when he started to op, with the RGX operator, but now he's just getting his picks beautiful.
I don't think they can push it to.
They have a strong hold on A side.
And on B as well. This is the upshot that was
But he gets taken out by Reyes, man.
just
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Techno gets his pick as well.
Satchel out.
A clean defense round by Chilcott. I mean, this was expected, Outless was on their save. Now, hopefully, they'll have a buy. And
The thing I'm scared of is Techno is building his confidence, right? He's getting free kills.
yes, he is. He is getting really comfortable with his op. And I think,
That's a bad
Yes.
sign for team opposite to them. Right? You never want to chamber really get into the
get
game.
into the comfort zone of his op, right? This is looking a little too steep for our PS5.
You need to win this round. It's a must win for them, right?
I love how beautifully they read the situations. Previous round he white picked and he died, but now he's really cautious about it and he's
Trap
holding a
destroyed.
very tight angle. But he is aiming at their feet though. I don't know if that's a good idea. We saw this once or
Saturn was
twice.
there.
Where are
Yeah, they did
One enemy remaining.
exactly.
Spike down B.
You'd usually leave a chamber to hold B long, and you'd have one person to watch.
One enemy remaining.
Enough mix.
That
He
shot.
gets denied the ult, man. That Raze gets
that's
denied
a-
the ult.
Bring them down.
It is a solid 1v1.
No, it was looking
I have
scary
the
for a
fight.
bit, like, but Fate pulled it back.
Exactly.
And that ult just got straight up denied, right? No. Oh no. Glyph is holding. Glyph is holding. She's holding.
Glyph has a really good read on this,
Yeah.
and she does 100% expect
Fate to
rotate
come.
on B.
30 seconds
I
left.
don't know. Some sort of 300 IQ move. Yeah.
Find
Definitely has
you.
the noise cue.
It's an easy round for
Just got
Cherkot.
outside, you know. Just got outside.
The read on Glyph was really amazing.
Just,
Match point.
this is what you expect from a professional team, right?
This is what experience gives you, dude. The hours, the thousands of hours that they have put into this game really shows.
Still though, always can put it back.
I think it's difficult, man. It's 12-9 and they're on attack, and they don't even have. I mean, they do have a buy, but a sparse buy, man. They're just trying to buy whatever they can at this point.
Mahi has to show up for it. For his team. They need to get this team.
They are pushing on defense. This is interesting.
Chill cards are like full on confidence right now.
They are.
Chamber gets the first.
Chamber gets that leap on Praise and he gets the kill. Fade has his ult, so this is pretty interesting.
As we've seen though, chill cards can play their way after 4 pretty easily. Always
A
can
2v5 also for that matter.
Yeah. Can never count these guys out, right? Only careful. The thing is though, Fade has a shot.
Launching smoke.
Moment gets another. Real
Last player standing.
Great piece of the right. 4-on-1.
That Fade util is too strong, dude. I mean, it decays you and it slows you, it deafens you. What more disadvantage can you have? So yeah, maybe. I don't know, it was not their full buy and maybe they're pulling it back. Yeah, he has the.
He's been getting those picks.
Maybe he's feeling a little crisp with his Guardian today.
He's not letting up.
Go get him.
Well, the Chamber's Phantom is almost full, I guess.
Still not all the way up.
They found my trap.
Pretty close.
They are so dead.
Chill Code
So
is
Techno has ulted.
looking to get this over with, right? Chamber ult. Almost that was not good. That was
Here.
not good.
Face your fear!
The blind getting covered by the flash.
He gets a second pick as well. Fade util cannot disturb him.
That ult just got basically like no value at all.
This is looking very grim for
Oh, my gets another.
Mai gets a pick.
Oh, that
Okay, Techno did
One
whatever
enemy
he can.
remaining.
is no good.
Spike down B.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
So
Okay,
it's
so
one
it's a 1v3 now. And
Hold.
help for the match.
I think
Always
the odds are
have-
stacked, man. We expect Chilcott to win at this point. Fade is
No
still trying
time.
to.
Has to plant the bomb.
10 seconds
There's
left.
nothing more. Well, he still gets a
Where
stick
are
on Sky.
Doesn't have the bomb, right?
One enemy
No
remaining.
place to plant, even if
He did try to win the
Defenders
round by
win.
getting kills, but it's just not possible.
They push Chilcott though. They push Chilcott all the way, right? Never seen a match get this close with them.
Yes.
Quite well, right? They have another match. We'll get you.
Right, and be right back. player might come from.
Select your agent.
Are we going to see the Phoenix online?
That would be interesting. Maybe he's inspired by Scream. Recently, really popped off with Phoenix.
We do get a Phoenix pick, interesting pick. Is this the first Phoenix about
This is like that. We do have
Eratic has a Phoenix pick? And we see URUK-HAIS with a more standard now.
they have a sales team as well, but Eratic has got more radical than Phoenix and KO. Definitely KO is gonna come in handy to deny the chamber off and his unit.
Would have personally like to see a Neo in this match.
Both the teams are playing pretty much. Had a lot of
So we're waiting for the match to start.
So it is on a pause right now. We're just waiting for the players to get ready and we'll be ready. Okay, so I think everyone's ready. So the team Eratic does not have a Sage and they are on attack. This will be pretty interesting to see. Usually, Sage, the Sage walls are really powerful for plants on B side as well as on A side. Excuse me. So this is pretty, I think, pretty good comp on both sides. Like I said, man, I always keep preaching this. The frenzy is literally too overpowered for these gun rounds, pistol rounds. So no one on A, they're stacking up on B chamber. Phoenix is rotating through ropes. Cheaper did not get that pick on the main. Defense is coming back out through CT. We have two flanks as well, Phoenix and Chamber.
Coming through arcade. Is there a tower presence on B though?
No, surprisingly there's no one on tower. Maybe it was a little too dangerous for them. The other three players, KO, Reina and Brim, are making their way slowly to A.
Still a 5-on-5. Like,
Bring them down.
they're playing very cautiously.
We have detected their presence there.
30 seconds left.
That timing was about to be unfortunate, but
Well, it's very difficult to enter a site. Oh, but he is planting on B side.
they got pushed
Spike
out
planted.
of tower, like without really any sort of push from the attackers.
Okay, this was really interesting. They faked site entries twice. They finally made it to B side.
They have to play slow, right? They don't have a sort of explosive
Catch them.
just burst into the site. It's not
Yes,
any
that is true.
the retake.
One enemy remaining.
Retake is really good.
That was really good read about him being in the tower. And I feel these teams are playing, at least URUK-HAIS is definitely playing very strategically. They're using proper strategy to enter and stuff like that. They're playing really cautiously as well. No one's underestimating anyone here.
That was an intense first round, right?
Yes, it was.
Normally, we wouldn't.
Usually you just commit to a side or maybe rotate once or something like that. But we saw 2 rotates and then finally we committed to the side.
A clean take of the site and then a clean retake.
Yeah, they did push Chamber back and
Bomb buddy out.
They didn't forget that. You guys didn't push. Yeah. That was
a clean kill by Kiro.
No escape. Find you. No charges.
A failed reveal by
Bring
Kiro.
them down.
He was making this expensive. It's now 4 on 3. Speaking of careless. So now Allen's on 3. Phoenix conventional spot. The smoke goes out though. He's going to
Player
He
standing.
still gets his thing.
get silver.
Brim plays a little careless, tries to get a rifle, but it's taken out.
Not as clean as URUK-HAIS would have liked, but still around there. So now we're on to the bonus for them.
Yes, the final. This is a rifle round for Eratic. So
First round look.
I don't know.
really
You'd
clean by
expect Phoenix to make entries and stuff because he has flashes. Maybe he's playing a little selfish role in this.
Might
And,
be just looking to get that ult online, get it as early as possible.
That brimstone's just sparks.
So they are stacking up on arcade. 3 people stack on arcade, and Dish as well. Chamber trap and Dish. Yeah, Chamber and
That's a flank trap, right? Like the attackers don't want them to get flanked by someone coming from Dish.
yes.
Brim is exploring though. Gets the
He
trap.
does
deactivated.
smoke the trap. But
Chambers
he's,
aware. Chambers. That's standard. Right?
Taken
he
down.
gets the big.
Aim diff. I don't know what to say. That was unfortunate. They're just looking to keep the rifle out of the attacker's hands. So he just.
This was rather unfortunate. Even though he got the dink, he didn't get the final kill. We see the other 3 players have stacked on A. They see their entry and they're just going for it.
Again, an uncontested entry.
I love how cautiously and strategically they're playing. They're looking for that perfect moment that they'll get entries in the site and they're utilizing it to the fullest.
URUK-HAIS too,
Inside.
ready to post right? Ready to play a retake.
But I don't think it's really working out for them, is it?
Last player
Shot
standing.
from Chamber.
Looks really grim for URUK-HAIS now.
Team Eratic gets the first round win. Don't let URUK-HAIS get the bonus, right? If you would have gotten the bonus, it would have spoke some trouble.
Chamber could have opted the next round, very next round.
It's alright. Looked a bit scary at the start. They had a member taken out by most of all things, not the side you would expect to see.
But I think at long range, Ghost is better than Spectre.
It is, but opponent had a random, right? They had a rifle.
No, Reyna had a rifle because Chamber had a Spectre. So that first initial dink that he got really helped him out.
The hunt begins.
Unexpected sight, a fast entry. We've seen them play slow, but this is just a blitz into the side, right?
Almost all of URUK-HAIS
Spike planted.
stands right now.
Eratic got the plant, and then
And they're playing long on.
They're just playing post plant. This ult from Allen could be dangerous for me. He has them red. He knows they're all in shooting. Once on Dish, Chambers on Dish. He's just coming to right now. He doesn't want to set up the trap though. That's why he's holding back.
Sage Wall would have been really useful here, I think. But he doesn't
Alan
really
with the
use
ult.
it.
Alan is right.
Spam pretty small.
Eratic
Then
is
Eratic almost secures the round, I'd say.
the round is done.
Last player standing.
Maybe I spoke to
Clutch.
Chamber's aren't really provided to be useful. Otherwise, I think they would have gotten the defuse on that.
You can see why they play brave on this map. Just denied the planting. Used his molly. Got a lot of time. That spike.
Yes, he did.
Then
He did play his post plant really well. He delayed time by using his molly and his ult. Just played out really good.
Here.
And that was a round which was like contrary to what we've seen before, right?
Here.
We've seen Eratic play slow. This time they just enter the side with Tears ult. Like immediately entered. A nice change of pace through the defenders off guard.
It's 2 each. Scores are pretty balanced now. Reina taking a peek on D-Long with Chamber.
Chamber wasn't
He
aware.
heard the
Behind box, trying to maybe get some jump peaks in. No, he's just going to play his angle and get a TP out if possible. Some defensive smokes. It's a save round from URUK-HAIS.
They're rotating, everyone's rotating to A.
I think they're just going to
But
flash
Fade
out.
is holding A as well.
They're just going to flash out maybe and enter. Finished is entering, like coming back from dish. So they have a dish presence. That made though, yeah. Almost got him a kill that. Let's see the radius.
Launch the spear.
Shots through the smoke, hoping to get lucky.
Spike planted.
Chamber does have his ult, right? Play post plant.
I think that's what the
An
Weapon
amazing pick by Ghost by Dwezzy using the Ghost. It's the same diff.
One enemy remaining.
Zahan is getting his kill right. Just holding. Reina is an unexpected pick in mock matches, right?
Nowadays they don't use her much because
Selfish agent, right?
it is a selfish agent and it's a highly skill based agent. I'd say if you don't make kills, then you're totally useless to yourself and the team as well.
Maybe you can flash for your team, but like that's about all you can do.
And the flash is also like not so powerful. You can literally destroy it by 2 or 3 shots
Yeah.
in the rifle.
But nice to see him like picking up his skills, like increasing his confidence.
Okay.
Eratic string together clean alone.
Headshot.
Dwezzy gets a first pick. Didn't expect someone on top of the wall. They have Phoenix ult though, they could burst onto this. Phoenix is amazing.
They've been slowed by Sage drops. Little difficult to enter on now.
Phoenix goes under. Brim 2.
This is interesting. Now that they've learned from their previous these things, they aren't over rotating. They're holding their sights really strong.
Only 2 on B. No. Fade could make that quick. Let's see what. I think
Well, it's in Sage's hands now. Will he be able to get a pick?
the timing.
The timing.
Yeah, the timing is unfortunate.
Oh, maybe.
30 seconds left.
Joke's
30 seconds
over!
left.
Yeah.
You're dead!
Spike down B.
Now the move.
Put your
It's really hard to push.
Spike carrier down.
Basic at school. Obviously he's done his job, right?
One enemy remaining.
So maybe
10
Phoenix
seconds left.
Save.
Save.
Maybe, yeah, he is going to save. There's no time as well.
Only 2 sentinels on B, and they did their job, right?
Yeah, they did have a hold side pretty
Simba
well.
gets a pick.
I mean,
Sage gets 3.
Sage gets 3.
And no save to
No save to as well. Brim gets a pick on Phoenix.
they're uncertainty.
Scoreboard is pretty even on both sides.
URUK-HAIS pulls one back, slide 3-3. This is shaping up to be a close match, isn't it?
It is. I mean, this team. I mean, if URUK-HAIS gets around, then the next round is won by Eratic. It's just inching forward towards.
You want to play? Let's play.
So far have proven to be quite interesting. Because the qualifiers we saw all sorts of scores 13-1, 13-2.
Exactly, and honestly, there was no close match in qualifiers. I'd say.
There were some, but still the better. You could see that there was a better team amongst the two. Finals,
Chambers holding his alt angle on A-long.
They're expecting this. They're cautious, but do they expect raise though?
He gets taken out.
Zahan's feeling it.
That was a beautiful outplay by Zohan.
Zahan's feeling it. The timing on that dismiss, checked his corners, saved his teammates, saved the
And he saved that distance as well for that corner, that's not something that someone teaches you.
Without Brim, they couldn't have executed on the sides of the ball. They saved the Brim,
Remaining.
smoke, and it was done. The one before,
Practically, Zahan wins this round.
cancels.
He takes out Chambers' ult and checks his corners.
Doesn't let Brim die. So they still have the smoke for the side. Brim though, got a little careless. Had his tablet pulled out.
I mean, there are a lot of memes on Brims, you know.
You never know what he's watching. Another gun round.
Like, start
I think the
I think he'll rush side.
Can't use that.
I feel they let out the side.
Yeah, again, look at the post plant. This time though, URUK-HAIS have ult. Brim can flush those people out from CTM.
Hey!
Yes, that would probably be the best course.
Here comes the party!
I missed Molly. We missed this Molly though.
You think it bounced off or something?
I don't get the
They're just cramming down.
unfortunate.
Did it get defused?
You might be right. It might have bounced up something, but I just think it didn't get the distance.
And Brim also didn't use his ult, right?
Brim ulted or not? It's not a Brim ult. Oh, that's why the bounce was there.
Oh, right.
Embarrass them.
Suppose I tried again.
Like I said, man, they're just inching forward with times. Okay.
Immediate trade though.
Immediate trade.
Could have gotten ugly there, but thankfully they didn't line up.
I mean, we've seen a lot of instances where
Yeah.
players have lined up and they've either got collated or they've just come into the spray of these vandals or phantoms.
Chamber is hiding in the nasty corner. Sage expect this. She's not pushing forward too, but Chamber's just there. Yeah.
I'm a good shot.
He does check corner, but Chamber is,
Chamber's just waiting for that. Again.
Flash! Careful now.
keen idea on
Stop the front. That's successful.
Spike planted.
Chamber's looking to push it. On.
to Sans, but I don't know how.
Last player standing.
So close at so fast. Two situations right now where they could pull that team Eratic, but is it? The team Eratic doesn't line up. No rookie
I mean,
mistakes.
it's just clean execution and very very thoughtful gameplay. I feel everyone's really analyzing what is going on. And no one's making these rough errors or rash errors.
So it's a save from URUK-HAIS. A chance for Team Eratic to push forward.
You know what to do.
Maybe get the bonus.
Yes.
Sit with the drip too, right?
Sit with the drip.
The River Phantom is nice.
In which one do you like, River Phantom or the new Champions bundle? If you had to choose.
Yeah, Champions on the way. Clean shot.
Clean shot. I mean, that preempt. Oh.
Gets healed up. They have a rifle though. If they decide to explore, they have a rifle, but
I don't
Phoenix,
think they'll really push it in there.
Yeah. Phoenix is just covering the rifle. He's not allowing the rifle to be healed up unless he gets traded out. Yeah. No, not happening. Eratic still doesn't have a big rifle. So this was
they
just
have
a
Spike down
Spike
B.
and a rifle.
But all three are ending
Joke's
from arcade,
over!
so
You're dead!
Bring them
and
down.
Phoenix is
Going to
arcade.
Is it just going to burst down and get
Got spike.
30 seconds left.
Oh, that's actually genius.
Yeah.
That's like a
That's on it.
Oh no.
Ability spike.
He just got
Classic
deleted.
diff, dude.
Yeah, he just got deleted by that classic. not something you expect to see.
Spike planted.
Zahan,
One enemy remaining. Last
Okay.
player standing.
A 1v1.
this
is
Ricky
really
has
interesting.
somehow turned into a 1v1.
But Chamber was there.
Yeah, that's out, but like it was
It
expensive.
was a really expensive round, and I think they held up really good on defense with pistols. They held up really well.
URUK-HAIS didn't let us play.
And
Got
Brim
the
also.
picks. Got the picks.
Yeah.
Got that nasty first shot.
Nasty first shot, then the classic kill.
Got the Zahan chamber.
They value their bullets, Like, it's really a joy to see.
Execute onto A.
Grenade!
That's nice.
Oh!
Spike down A.
Kill by Alan.
They just
I
lined
told
up.
you the heads just line up, man.
Yeah, they just lined
In
up.
that spray, they just line up. That's the one of the greatest problems when you're pushing together, as a group. If you aren't like a little spaced out, you just line up, man, for those shots.
Eratic, like they didn't line up 2 rounds before. They lined up this time, and they're having to pay for it now. 5-on-2 in favor of URUK-HAIS. We've seen some nasty clutches though, so the round isn't over yet.
Well, there's no one on B. And there's no one rotating as well.
Just as you say that, the check spawn, so maybe there's going to be
Here.
rotate. But I think they're just comfortable to play retake though. We've seen them play retakes
Yeah, they
lots
have-
of
they
times.
have played retake.
They're confident enough to play
30
5-on-5
seconds left.
retakes, so I think they're just going to play retake. But what are Eratic going to do? Are they going for exit flex? Are they going for lurks? They don't have gets one.
Last player standing.
Alan is on a great day. Really seems not nice of him.
Last round before the switch.
URUK-HAIS really helped with like.
By the way, the scores are going, you would expect URUK-HAIS to win the round, so keep it close. Not let each other get one over the other.
I mean, it's a complete rifle buy on both teams, so. It's just.
Going to be another close one. I hope so.
You think it will follow the same pattern that URUK-HAIS wins the next round and they both reach the same score?
Yeah, I think it's going to be like
Smoke's down.
the thing is, speed has learned for retake, right? For retake time. So they're
I can't
just
use that.
comfortable enough to play offside.
Let them on site, right?
Yeah.
But a B site, if you let them on site and then they play post plan, it's pretty difficult to go
break
for a
into
retake
tower.
because first of all you should break into tower, then check arcade, and then check long as well. And if you don't have any smokes on long, then you're really messed up there.
I think what Eratic did was just let the orb to get the Phoenix at one time. Oh no. So, they're pushing onto B again with some presence towards this. Spike is going A, but they're pushing B. They should go off. Rena's on his way.
I think they're committing towards A itself.
Yeah. They have them red though.
Bad guy down.
But let me just check.
A little bit.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Phoenix is just pushing on the side.
Careful now.
Putting the goal to
Left.
You're out.
There's a value to look for. Just
Exactly.
even one pick is.
He opened up sight and he just took a pick.
Your
as well.
duty is not over.
Here's the pick. 4 on 4 again. Just as I say that, 3 on 2.
Things are going to
Last player standing.
Jinx.
Prepare for hellfire.
One enemy remaining.
Save there. At the angle. I think
Crazy
this
1v1.
round.
He pushes and gets his value. I think he'll
Is
get
it
the
too
round
late
maybe.
though?
Oh, he does get it.
Open up the sky.
Damn good.
Exactly like we predicted. It is 6-6.
This is
Switching sides.
I mean, this is a really.
This is the sort of game you like to watch, right? Just two
There
teams
is-
going at it.
It's
going at
edge and
it.
edge and just going at it. And both the teams are, playing very diligently and very and in a very disciplined manner.
It's not the sort of seesaw we saw in the first few pages where they
Yeah,
teams
that
got a
2-3
stretch.
rounds.
When they had a stretch where they seemed unbeatable, just turned the other team turned it around. This time it seems like more balanced.
What's your opinion on the Reaver knife? It is pretty cool, right?
That aura as it just follows the knife. Karambit itself, like
Which would you choose? There's the other knife as well, na? Reaver knife.
Champion's Reaver is good, but the Reaver knife and Reaver's Karambit.
Karambit is one of the most good-looking knives, I feel.
People just look for that, CSGO vibe where you can just spin the Karambit around forever.
Yeah, and the Xeno Hunter knife as well, man. I mean, it has nothing special about it, but
But
the
it's just
animation is like really good.
It's just the CSGO knife and like, CSGO does some things well, most things well, I would say. It's a short break before the next half starts, just to let the teams get settled once more.
Now we have URUK-HAIS
I
on
would
the
be
attack,
feeling-
and
If I was playing, I would be feeling the heat after this.
yes,
After
it is.
this.
I mean, it is pretty edge and edge, and you never can say what can go wrong what time. URUK-HAIS on the attack, so we should see how they are going to execute.
I think we'll be looking at the same, but instead of Reyna, they have Rafael, and instead of KO, they have like Raze.
Well, I have a contradictory opinion actually. I think the defense gonna win this round. Because
In we go.
defenses are supposed to be usually easier to take care of, but URUK-HAIS was losing rounds in defense. Standard shade shot.
Don't check the corner,
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
KO gets a collateral.
but that was good.
A collateral headshot with the sheriff. That's on a really rare sight to see. He is nasty with that sheriff, I tell you.
Clean round.
I mean, I should probably go buy a lottery ticket or something. I guess I totally predicted that.
He was going to go with his Sheriff, I hope. Like, he was mostly with him.
I think he should probably stick to that sheriff and not go for a buy.
Get a good buy next round, you know. Get the bonus.
Yeah.
But he is going for a Spectre. I don't know. He has the sheriff though.
I think they're not probably taking any chances.
Yeah.
We have 2 on arcade and on.
So URUK-HAIS will try to, you know, get the kickoff. Chamber gets the
Gets
first
the first pick on you.
pick. Easy on it. Right, just get one ball.
And they get Phoenix gets taken out by Classic.
Swinging. He was elbow peeking, but vicious right clicks gets this kill. I hate that right click.
Last player standing.
I personally love it.
It's always you on the other side of the right click, right? On the correct side of the right click. So,
I mean, they've worked out perfectly every round, man. I've clutched so many rounds just because of that right click.
it's crazy though. It's tough.
Recon is like the new. I mean, it's really good.
Crazy though. It's tough on tower. Where
30 seconds left.
surely he can't escape, right? Now they're just trolling.
Spike is fun. What were they expecting? I don't think they even decided on planting.
They didn't decide, but Chamber closes out the round.
And they just kept the spike there.
Decent round from, you know, Team Eratic. Certainly they didn't like losing the Spectres.
Yeah. They lost a Spectre and a Master. You know, Zahan can make up for it, you know. Master isn't that expensive and doesn't need to buy full shields for, you know, buying the
He
right.
does have a full rifle, and it's all rifles across the board for Team URUK-HAIS except for one Spectre. And it's going to be a sort of scattered buy from Team Eratic.
Grenade!
That was a really good sequenced entry on the side.
That's why they get the rate.
Spike planted.
I mean, the timing was just perfect. The Sage Wall, the Brim Smoke. Keo took a bit of an ambitious peek there.
Expect, you know, URUK-HAIS. Certainly
This
looks
looks-
like
Last player standing.
nasty shot. That was the most. This is 1-2.
Yep, it's gonna be a save for Phoenix.
URUK-HAIS is hunting for a save. Be careful enough to not go out of spawn. I love the respect they're showing each other, right?
Yeah, they are like not underestimating each other.
Does
at
anyone
all.
have funds?
Yeah,
Only one you would expect us to punch for the last guy, right?
A gift.
yeah, but they did hold their side very diligently.
But they held them. I don't think they wanted to use the rifles. I think it's close now, 7-8. By the way, things are going.
All set.
Expect an influence. This
Teleport's
is a
ready.
rat corner that checker is.
Yeah.
How many times do you see teams check that? Unfortunately for him though, they're pushing towards B from arcade. And it's a
There.
5-stack on
5
arcade.
stack on arcade.
Zahan's not expecting this yet. He's going to get a nasty surprise once he peeks down there. He chooses to let them
Well,
run.
Sid gets destroyed by the Raze nade.
Is he expecting this? He is.
Spike planted.
Zahan is popping off. Well, I think he tried to dismiss there and he.
I think he expected to get the kill, like get the kill, but I don't know.
There was a soul there, but I mean, he didn't dismiss.
Finish this crowd down. Let him.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Raze got denied.
That right?
Last player standing.
Alright. 1-on-1. Kyo has his flash. Oh,
But Brim has his molly as well.
oh no.
He's gonna stick it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. That was close. He was about to stick it though. It got uncomfortable there for a second. I thought he had to defuse.
That was a well played post plant by Sid.
Maybe put it a little close.
And the Brim molly has the same mechanics as all the other mollies, right? I mean, not Viper molly, but Brim molly and KO molly, like where where the damage is highest at the center.
I am not sure.
But at least in the case of KO's molly, it is like that, right?
Yeah.
Where the damage is highest at the center, and
Falls over you.
yeah,
So it's a save for being right.
instantly killed.
A bit ambitious there, but I've seen Chambers pull it off.
But it was like a top-bottom stack, you know. You had two players stacked on the same angle. So it was nearly impossible to get a pick there.
It's like a multiple choice question. Right? Choose 1 out of 3 are going to shoot.
That's also one of the things that choosing the player you want to choose.
And then special.
I had a good pick.
I don't know. I didn't expect the size of it.
Spike
You're
planted.
aware.
Last player
I think
standing.
it's one with one.
Yep, the score's 8-8 and look at
What's the link of the kill? So now it's URUK-HAIS.
yeah,
6 to 8, that's 9 to 8.
they've won 3 rounds continuously. They are playing their attack on well, I mean, on their full buys, they are playing really well.
It's going to be another rifle on this. More teams have full buys. Next time the Eratic follow the result and pull it back.
If Eratic loses this round, then it will be very difficult because they have to go for a save again.
They might have to go for a save sometime in the future and then if they lose
And then
that,
they'll fall too far back. They'll have like 2-3 rounds in the lead. And then might as well win the tournament at that time. Not the tournament, but the match at that time.
again, both teams playing rather slow. We have 4 people on to arcade. One guy on mid.
Again, that same stack where 2-3 people stack the same.
Smoke down.
I think that stack is working out really well.
So that is ambitious.
Spike down
But
B.
they get the immediate range. And I think
Spike planted.
Finish gets one. Unfortunately, it's the Phoenix. Just right back up.
They found
My trap.
Just as I say that, he gets straight out. It was an unfortunate red line. Still, Eratic are aware of the Phoenix inside.
careful now.
Phoenix.
But they have to push him though. If they want to get the round, they have to push him. But
I mean, it's all, the time is up already. I don't think
Where are you?
it's probably the best bet is to play. Yes. That's what
even
they
if they try to push on the other they are not kill. You see, the Eratic get the same. They have 2 of
This
them.
is going to be really expensive for Eratic now. Only 2 people have their saves, I mean, their rifles, and the others might not have a solid buy.
I think they look forced to.
Yep, that's what they're doing. Theo's playing the Judge.
That's a good spot.
I don't know where he might actually sit it. Judge. You know, the Judge is a hit or a miss, man. You either get the kill instantly or it just doesn't work for you.
Deployed.
I think they're going to replace Zahan and let Zahan
Well,
play
the
side.
Judge on the tower. I mean, you can only take your picks only when they're pushing you.
Maybe go on to side if you're ambitious enough, but as you said, that's it.
The Oni Phantom is one of my most favorite skins. That's the first Phantom skin that I ever purchased.
Unfortunate lag there. We're back on lag. Fortunately, no kills have taken place.
Face your fear!
Great already on A side. They are planning on a rapid push, but Zahan is there to check them.
Prepare for hellfire!
Must win for a raid.
Spike down A.
Good defense by Eratic.
We got 4 guys alive. This was a nice round. This was a nice ult, you know, just zoned them out into places on the open.
Exactly.
Where they could peek, or they could force peeks and get kills.
Again, man, it's just a really nail-biting match there. Both the teams are like inching towards.
It's just back and forth, back and
Yeah, it's
forth.
just back and forth.
Another
This is one of the most exciting matches that we've had, I think. Both teams playing very diligently, following
You want
all
to
the
play?
rules.
Let's play.
Is it throwing game at each other right now, right? These full buy rounds, just like you get one pick, we'll get another. It's like that. Zahan's on tower again though. I don't know if I like this because
Again, you can see that they're forming that double stack pick.
yeah, they expect this, right?
And Zahan has learned from his mistakes. He's not gonna peek again.
Yeah. He's just going to get one. He's going to get second.
Spike
Is he
is
going to
down.
overpeak? No, he's going to
Spike
overpeak, but
down.
He
doesn't
gets a
B.
pick.
Yeah.
This was a really good counter to that strat that Eratic had.
Denied
Sorry,
chamber
URUK-HAIS
ult.
had.
Denied chamber ult. I love this. As a chamber ult, there's nothing to decide more than getting denied knife or the ult.
Exactly. And it's not like he has a. Does he have a weapon left?
I don't know. No. And the thing is, he denied Sage even the revive too. Like, you know, Sage couldn't revive
Yeah.
anyone. The high-low setup, no. The low guy doesn't peek. No. Two on
Last
low.
player standing.
This white thing and get the kill, right? Average Phoenix play.
Again, man, the score is 10-10, bro. I'm pretty sure this match is gonna go OT. Definitely.
Now that you've said that, I don't think it is going to go. But we'll see.
It's Caster's curse again, huh?
Another full buy. Another full buy. I don't know where they're getting this money from, but it looks to be a full buy across the board again.
I mean, Chamber can also get by, right? He has his money. And
Yeah.
both back on Arthur again. 0-9.
This most extract doesn't seem to work out the time.
I mean,
They have
yeah,
had
exactly.
some
We
success.
saw this exact same round in the previous round. Exact same thing, where high-low peaks they were doing, and they got taken out by Riggs.
That's a nice trade. Whips hard. Jahan gets one. Jahan gets two. Phoenix gets one.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
That was purely.
It was really chaotic. He was just speaking from everywhere and taking out whatever player he can.
Zahan got two that round, and I think he really held the side.
Yeah, he
For a
did,
bit
he did.
to allow his teammates to get picks.
Eratic up by 1.
They're going for expensive buys though. I don't know if I like this because if they lose,
Chamber is open, right? On attack, that too.
the thing is URUK-HAIS, if they lose this round though, the thing is they'll not have enough money for next round.
They'll have to go for a save again, right?
They'll just
I mean,
have to hope for 50.
He
Oh.
got a collide
Spike
right
down
as we
A.
say that he made a mistake buying the up.
You know,
Man,
they're just
that
like-
two stack, high-low stack, man, it just doesn't work, man.
Yes, they got punished this time. I think he hit both of them through the chest. That was a nasty punish. And Odin on KO. Some spam must be.
Oh, my bad. We were talking about the op on Chamber, and he still has it, but Checker, the opper of Eratic, got that pick.
Yeah.
That was the wrong.
Yeah, fine. It
That
looks to be
design.
really unfortunate now, right?
Yeah,
For-
I mean, for
URUK-HAIS.
for URUK-HAIS, it looks really grim right now. I mean, Chamber using the AWP, they're probably trying to make their way into A now.
I have the spike.
Sort of clear. 2 on A. If they manage to get
No,
these two
I'm pretty
picks,
sure if they come
30
for drop,
seconds
then
left.
I'm pretty sure Checker will, shoot them right up.
if they get these 2 on A though, the round they still stand a chance of this round.
Yeah.
But what I think they're hoping for is that that Chamber gets a pick so they can move it.
I don't know, they're just running out of time. They're just saving this round as well.
10 seconds left.
12-10 on the scoreboard.
As I said, this was an expensive buy for them. Man. They need to get the damage. They have to 150. Yeah, I don't know. Gets his pick, but gets traded out. Was it worth it?
Match point.
Chamber has his off on attack and on defense. KO is using Odin. He's probably planning on the plan.
Alan doesn't have no pick. Like to see, who they can run back. Get this
Hopefully. But as you said, it might be Caster's curse as well.
Careful now.
You will not kill my ally!
There's no way they're pushing him off.
That's Sage to
Did he just solo hold a side?
he did.
Teleport's
I
ready.
wasted so much util trying to get a kill on him, but yeah. The Phoenix we can go. I didn't notice. Phoenix got some things. Solo hold. They're just waiting for one more overpick and then just going to destroy them. Next shot. No, basically
No,
the
he
ball.
did.
They won the whole round. 3 guys on low.
I mean, they're all very low. That they're almost one shot.
Chooses to go for the heal on Grace. Hoping that the off with an equalizer.
30 seconds left.
They're rotating with only 30 seconds left. But they definitely do not expect Zahan to be hopping on B long. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this is a You're done. One, goes to the second. That nade though.
Okay, this is a round in the back for Eratic now.
If they don't win this
10
one,
seconds left. One enemy remaining. Team Ace.
Oh, beautiful
Defenders
game.
win.
Like, it was just neck and neck from the beginning, man. But the last few rounds, I felt URUK-HAIS didn't perform really that well.
they still got a chance.
They did, but they
moved
didn't
to the lower
utilize it.
bracket.
They didn't utilize their buys properly, I felt. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they could have, at least milked 1 or 2 rounds more.
So 13-10 scores across the board for both matches. And we have Team Eratic and Silcott in the upper bracket finals. So it's an exciting one. Hope to see you guys in the next one.
Alright, guys. GG's and keep on gaming.